30 years later, an answer to a question that nobody asked. You're watching Beyond the Trailers review of The Thing.
My God.
Somebody was attacked.
But it seems everyone is fine.
Either someone miraculously healed themselves, or someone is not who they say they are.
Now, before you go accusing Hollywood of a lack of originality, this is a prequel, not a remake of 1982's The Thing. But why would anyone make a prequel for a movie that nobody saw in the first place? Well, for a box office flop, John Carpenter's The Thing, like the alien of its title, has been surprisingly hard to kill. It spawned a novelization, a comic book miniseries, and a video game sequel, all exploring this nightmare scenario of what happened at a Norwegian research station in the Antarctic. And this winter wasteland is indeed horrific all on its own. In fact, the real-life race between the British and the Norwegians to be the first to reach the South Pole is one of the most tragic stories in the history of exploration. Why hasn't anybody made a movie about that? Because aliens weren't involved. Or murder, like in the recent cult hit comic book Whiteout by Greg Rucka, which focuses on female U.S. Marshal Carrie Stetko. In fact, Whiteout was recently made into a movie which barely resembled the source material and flopped at the box office. Interestingly, this prequel is actually closer to the original Whiteout, featuring Scott Pilgrim's Mary Elizabeth Winstead as a no-frills paleontologist alongside Warrior's Joel Edgerton. Yes, Universal is working hard to deliver a movie that will give new insight into the franchise for old fans and scare up some new fans, perhaps those who read Whiteout? And a prequel for The Thing isn't entirely out of left field, as the entire franchise is built on the premise of trying to discover what happened at this abandoned Norwegian research station. But is answering questions really the best thing for a mystery? Let's go find out. We have BTT regular Mark here, back. We haven't seen him for a while, but today he saw The Thing.
Yes.
How was it?
It was good.
This is the third version of the movie I've seen. I love them all.
What's your experience with The Thing? Have you seen the original Thing?
Yes, I did, but I don't tell you the truth, I don't remember it that well. It was so many years ago.
I saw the Kurt Russell version
Yes.
a number of years ago, and I didn't think that anything would match it, but this did.
Really?
I had seen the other one years ago, but I seen it again last night.
Oh, the 1984 version with Kurt
yeah,
Russell?
yeah, it was on TV last night.
So this is a prequel,
Prequel, okay.
right? Did it answer any of your burning questions about the franchise?
No, it didn't.
Did you have a good time?
I did have a good
Oh,
time.
good. Okay, all right.
Well, it's basically the same, but it's different, but I like it.
Kurt Russell movie was very good on its own, but this was right up there also.
I think that the 84 was a little bit more campy and it had a little more humor and fun in it.
Oh, yeah?
This one was a little more serious.
Did you miss the fun?
Yeah. I was expecting some more,
Yeah, well, today Hollywood's so serious. You know, they get worried. They want to all be the Dark Knight.
Right.
The CGI wasn't really all, and I did find like the other movie had a little bit more like shock to it, a little bit more shock value that this movie didn't get.
Was this movie scary?
Yeah, a few times.
Oh, yeah?
Made me jump out my
Oh,
seat.
that's great.
It was scary. I'm a real gorephobia, so I like all of the blood and guts. So it had,
yeah?
it had some, so it was
I
good.
love these type of movies. And this was, I was having, like, I thought my heart was going to pop right out of my
Really?
chest. Yes.
How
that's
scary was it?
Very, very.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What makes the Thing movies good to you? What do you like about them?
The creatures, the tension, the uncertainty of all the parties concerned over who's human and who's not.
The monster.
Was the monster cool here? Did they do a good job with it?
They did a very good job. I was happy to see that they did the spider scene again.
What would you say to people who've never seen the original The Thing or the 1984 version? Should they see this
You know
movie?
what? That's really cool because they can see this movie and then see the 84 and they
That's
wouldn't miss
right.
a thing.
It would be a sequel to
Yeah,
them, right?
so that's kinda cool.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Who do you like better, Kurt Russell or Mary Elizabeth Winstead?
Of course, Kurt Russell.
Yeah?
Kurt Russell, of course.
Probably Kurt Russell.
Wow. Well, she's a girl, so I'm going to say like Mary Elizabeth just because she's a girl.
Okay, great. Kurt Russell will understand.
Right,
He'll
I'm
understand.
sure.
What do you give it on a 1 to 10 as a movie overall?
About an 8.
Well, I'll give it a 9.
I give it a 7.
Probably 8.
I'd say 8.5.
An 8.
So if you like horror movies, it looks like The Thing is worth checking out, as audiences overall give the film an 8. And I'm proud to announce that starting this week, Beyond the Trailer will air new content every weekday, so be sure to check in Monday through Friday. I'm Grace Randolph reporting from AMC Empire 25, and I hope you'll go beyond the trailer for these other top movies.